What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rexora, and if you're new here, I typically do Magic the Gathering content, but I also am a big fan of Duel Links, as I'll talk about. So doing a little bit of Duel Links gameplay today. Before we talk all about, though, if you do enjoy this content, you enjoy this video, you like Duel Links, or just, like card games in general, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff really helps me out. It lets me know what kind of content people are looking for. I always pay attention anytime videos get a lot of attention, a lot of likes or whatever. So I mostly play Magic, right? Like I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh person. I'm not a big fan of the TCG or anything like that. I don't play. I played Master Duel a little bit, but I've always been a big player of Duel Links. I've been playing, I think, since even before synchros were in the game. That's the case for a couple of reasons. As I said, I don't like the TCG experience. The incredibly combo-y, fast, kind of gameplay and whatever. But I do kind of like the and also the complex interactions or whatever. Right, but I like Duel Links for a couple of reasons. One, obviously, anime decks. A lot of the anime decks and characters get a lot of support, and a lot of those decks tend to be more powerful, more playable, and just relevant as opposed to how they are in the TCG. And the other reason being that again, it's just a little bit more approachable, a little bit easier to play on the go, to kind of just kind of engage in a more casual sense. So obviously I'm not like a tournament grinder or anything like that, but I play in the rank ladder and things like that. I've been gone to like the second day of the KC Cups and things like that, and a couple of things. So gotten to legend rank. I've hit King of Games once at one point, so anyways. And so the first kind of deck that I really played and invested a lot of time into was actually Blue Eyes. You could call me a Seto Kaiba stan if you want. I don't know. But yeah, just love slamming some big beefy boys onto the field and hitting face with them. And the deck was really good for a while, right? You got to use your White Set of Ancients and things like that to just use with your cards of Consonance, your discard traps like the Karma Cut and Regeki Break in order to have a lot of disruption or removal. And then kind of, other decks came around, the meta kind of shifted, and the deck really fell off quite hard. It also got nerfed. It got some restrictions in the Azurai Silver Dragon and some other things like that. And then, so like that happened. Those have since been reverted. And then we also kind of got some additional support when Galaxy Eyes cards came out, because these are rank 8. So if you have 2 Blue Eyes, you can make some of these and have some powerful plays. But really hasn't been relevant at in the sense of the latter. I see a couple of times I play against Blue Eyes and they don't really do anything. Usually whatever deck that I'm playing is typically way stronger. But we got some new support in a couple of different ways. One obviously being we have a new skill, Blue Eyes Dimension, that is very powerful, which we'll talk about, as well as some more copies of Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. One from a it was from the release as well, from a mission reward, and then from the bingo reward. Sorry, this was the first time. Second time was a bingo mission, as well as just the campaign that they're running right now in the game. So make sure to, if you're interested in this and you're playing, make sure to log in and every day and get those. This was a card that when it came to Duel Links was really powerful. We only got one of them. And a lot of people were kind of talking about like, we don't think that they're ever going to add more of these into the game just because it's so good. All you have to do is have a Blue Eyes in your hand, reveal it in order to summon this onto the field. Once per turn, you can then also just pop one of your opponent's monsters, just destroy it. This can't attack the turn that you activate it, but that is where you can kind of do the synchro plays or the fusion plays, right? So you can summon it, pop a monster on the field, and then fusion summon or synchro summon it off, or do something with it, besides attacking. So yeah, a really powerful card, and this works really well alongside the 3 copies of Melody and Memory, or sorry, Melody Memory. That's a Kingdom Hearts game. Sorry, Melody of Awakening Dragon, and this card also was a card that wasn't as relevant for a while. We had 1 copy that we got 2 and 3 from level up awards, right? And that was cool and all, but didn't really do anything, because having a bunch of blue eyes in your hands doesn't really do anything. And again, we only had 1 alternative white dragon to search off of. So now playing 3 copies of Melody Awakening Dragon makes a lot more sense. And then in the new box, we have the Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, which is really, really good with the skill, which we'll talk about. So this, when it's summoned, you get to add a ritual spell or polymerization from your deck to your hand. And then also during the end phase, you get to add a level 8 or higher dragon type monster from your deck to the hand. So you summon this out with the White Stone of Ancients, and then or just through Monster Reborn or whatever. And then, yeah, you get to do all of these things. Obviously, hopefully it'll survive until the end phase, I believe. I haven't actually played this in-game yet, but I believe the way this works is that if this is summoned off of White Stone of Ancients, that it will do its effect for the polymerization or the ritual spell, and then also will still trigger this off of the Ancients. So, yeah, and then it has this extra effect of giving our dragons extra attack points. Not as relevant, but yeah, this works really well with the skill. So let's talk about that. So the skill has requirements, which is good. Obviously, you don't like skills with no requirements. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Pendulum players, which I'm one of them. So it's a dig at myself. Anyways, try not to get too much into the Duel Links meta here. Anyways, so we have 9 blue eyes in our decks. Cool, we can do that. You can normal summon blue eyes dragons without tributing. So it sounds really broken. It's actually not that crazy. It's something that we've had before. There's a dark magician skill that's very, very similar to this. It's nice and all. It's not really the thing that makes the skill really awesome, because it also limits you into only summoning light dragon type monsters with levels and ritual monsters. What that means is that we can't use the Exceeds monsters because these guys do not have levels. This is a rank. So we're only allowed to summon the fusion and synchro monsters, and then the chaos max dragon, which we'll talk about here. So again, limiting us, but again, still is fine, because we can send once per duel, we can send 2 blue eyes monsters, 1 from the hand and 1 from the deck, to the graveyard to either add a blue eyes white dragon or a monster reborn from the deck to the hand. And then it places a polymerization from outside of the deck, so we don't have a polymerization in the deck, just puts it on the bottom of the deck. And so that is why it's good work with the Abyss Dragon, so that we don't have to run polymerization, and we only are going to activate the skill where we're ready to summon the Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, find the polymerization, and use it. There's an extra effect where if this is used on turn 2 or later. So again, a lot of Duel Links skills are turn limited if they have a really, really powerful effect. So here it places as well a Chaos Max Dragon and a Chaos Form on the bottom of the deck. So Chaos Max Dragon is here. It's 4,000 attack points. So really big card. It says cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that's really powerful. There's not really a lot of easy ways to deal with this other than just attacking over it. And again, with 4,000 attack points, that's going to be hard to do. And it inflicts double piercing damage to your opponent. So if your opponent ever places some monsters in defense position, they are not going to be a happy camper. And then, of course, we have the Chaos Form. This card's already in the game, but again, not running this in the deck, so that we can just, during our turn, use this to summon the Max Dragon by using monsters from our graveyard. I'm sorry, hand, field, or banish from the graveyard. And so since this is level 8, this will be really easy to do, again, just with the skill. So very easy to allow us to summon the Chaos Max Dragon, assuming we can just have two blue eyes in hand, get the Abyss Dragon, which we can do by getting Monster Reborn, right? So this allows us to get Monster Reborn, right? So what we do is you just send the cards, right? You send the Abyss Dragon to the graveyard. If you don't have a way to summon it already, and then you just Monster Reborn the Abyss Dragon, trigger the effect, get the ritual spell, and then use the ritual spell to send to banish, the other Blue Eyes card that you sent to the graveyard, right? So you can already see how crazy this skill is. You get, just for sending a Blue Eyes from your hand and deck to the graveyard, you get Monster Reborn, which gets you the Abyss Dragon, which gets you Chaos Max Dragon. So that's a lot of power just from the skill. And then otherwise we still have the standard Blue Eyes stuff, right? We still have the Dragon Spirit of White to banish back row. Still have the Twin Burst Dragon to do some banishing or to some crazy attacking, and then we have the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon into Azure Eyes Silver Dragon combo. This is a good disruption piece, and then if your opponent ever tries to get rid of it, you just activate its effect to go to kind of float into the Silver Dragon. The Silver Dragon is also very hard to deal with, so very good way of just adding an extra element to the already existing Blue Eyes archetype, and we're going to see how it does. So we're going to have not played this deck on the ladder. Actually, we're doing some testing. People are trying to figure out what are the numbers, right? How many of these do we have? I have 2, but I'm only running 1 right now. How many is Card of Consonance still good? Maybe it's not, right? Maybe it's not needed anymore. And then the other card, that's new here that I haven't talked about is Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is a new card from the whatever it's called, the Deep Emotion box, and this card is really relevant in the TCG. We're seeing how relevant it is in Duel Links. A lot of people are sounding the alarm bells on this. Again, I don't really have a lot of experience playing this card. It is a tuner also, so it can be used in this deck, right, to summon the Spirit Dragon and the Silver Dragon. So there it has a little bit of synergy, but again, other than that, I don't know what to say about this card. We'll see how it performs. Maybe we'll go down a couple of these, and we'll go down the Cards of Consonance if we decide that those cards aren't good enough. But yeah, let's see how this deck does in some games. Alright, so we're up against another Kaiba. My guess is this is a mirror, which would kind of be funny. Yep, it looks like we got a mirror here. I think, yeah, everyone's going to be doing this.
How interesting. Duel. Here I go.
Okay, so I don't think we want to activate the skill yet, do we? I think I'm just gonna do the normal white ancient play, right?
I activate my monster's effect.
Yeah, I don't think we want that. Yeah. I think we're just summoning 2 Blue Eyes and saying go. Kind of awkward. Yeah, it's a little bit of an awkward turn 1. Right, like we couldn't even go into the Twin Burst because of the, yeah. So we'll see what our opponent does here. I guess if they, yeah, this deck is not really the going first deck, right? Because they're gonna probably be able to, at the very least, some of the Twin Burst Dragon. Okay, so send the Spirit of White. Yeah, so if they, what do they grab here? Yeah, so they have the alternative. Yeah, they get to pop that. They didn't grab a polymerization, or they didn't grab a way to to do anything else like that. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, and they get to, right? They still get to normal summon. Yeah, this is rough. Yes, they go into the twin bursts. So the twin burst can't be destroyed. Oh my god, they have another Melody of Awakening. They had everything. Yeah, our hand was pretty bad. So what can we do? We can... This is if it attacks, right?
I set a card.
When this... Yeah.
How much stronger I am than you. Blue eyes.
Yep. Okay.
Burn everything down. I activate my monster's effect.
You got it. Alright.
Let's go.
There's the Solid Eyes, but that doesn't really do much. Alright, so there's Card of Consonance. We'll see how good the card is at getting us what we need. Effect failure. That's not very good. I guess this can get us back something here, so yeah, so we can... So we send this, and I guess we send the Abyss Dragon, right? Because we have nothing else to do otherwise, yeah. Yeah, so add this to the hand. Oh, but like, that doesn't even work, right? Because then... Yeah, wait, hold up. So if I summon this out, it doesn't even do anything, right? Yeah. It's like, this doesn't even work. Doesn't even work. Right? Like... Right, this is 2 Blue Eyes. Yeah, these are 2 Blue Eyes dragons, which we don't have. This sucks. Yeah, like we're actually just screwed. I guess we can get this from their graveyard.
Show yourself. Special summon. You won't escape.
They have the Karma Cut too. Alright, cool, we're just dead. Right, like there's absolutely nothing that we can do here. Cool. Yep.
I activate my monster's effect.
Yeah, we can summon this, but that doesn't do anything. I guess like they already activated the skill.
My turn. I draw.
We should have probably activated. Sorry, we should have activated this White Stone, because yeah,
Activate my monster's
the card that we want to draw here is yeah, I think I want to negate this. Oh shoot, that's the wrong.
I return Solid Dragon to my deck to bring a new Blue Eyes.
What if I just negate that as well? It's fine.
Join me.
Yes, they get Blue Eyes here. Because I don't they have... Oh, also I'm just dead anyways, because again they have the frickin'...
Let's battle. Get 'em.
Yeah, dang.
Blue Eyes. Wave.
Yeah, their hand was too good.
I want. Go! How interesting. Fine.
Oh boy.
Here I go. My turn.
Yeah, so this card is not looking too good in this hand, right? I think we start here.
The light.
What else can we do? I like this is literally all that I think we can do. Wow, this kind of sucks. Yeah, cool.
My
I don't know if our hand just sucks or if our if I'm not playing, you know, if I don't know the line, like what line the line to take here. Everyone else seems to be, people seem to be activating the skill pretty early.
Join me. I summon a monster.
Okay. Okay, so they must have the, yep, got the sage. Dang, they got, everyone's got everything. Like, we're... The other thing is I'm going first, and this is like, doesn't seem to be the going first deck anymore. Like, usually you'd be totally fine just like setting some karma cuts and doing the thing. Let's see. So the positive here is that they shouldn't have a lot of ways unless they have the alternative to do me much more damage. Yeah.
I'll keep improving my skills.
Okay, I'm really confused what happened there, but we got a game. Cool. Yeah, I think we might cut the card of consonants. Just because they aren't that good. Yeah, I think we want to maximize opening the other things. Yeah, so definitely gonna cut these. So it's just a question of, okay, well, do we want anything else to go away? And I don't think so. I think the effective healers are, I still want to do some more experimenting with them. People also recommended Michael for the extra deck. And I'm not sure about that. Yeah, because the biggest thing is also we want to maximize opening Melody of Awakening Dragon. If we can open that up as well, like that would be pretty good, because that will help us also be able, like, the opportunity to make the Ultimate Dragon, right, or the Super Ultimate Dragon. I'm blanking on the name.
Whatever your reason for dueling me.
All right, so you opened up the White Stone of Ancient and an effect failure, so I think that should be pretty good.
My turn.
So if I activate this skill, we put the solid on, yeah, the Blue Eyes Solid Dragon into the graveyard. Yeah, and then we send probably just the Abyss Dragon, or sorry, not the Abyss Dragon. Yeah, I think we actually do the alternative White Dragon, because that will allow us to get that later. Yeah, and we add the Monster Reborn to our hand, and then we activate the Monster Reborn. It doesn't really matter what we get. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, please don't tell me they have, okay, they don't. What do they have? They have an effect here? I don't know what effect they could possibly have.
I summon a monster.
Alright, and this should allow us to go into the Spirit Dragon. Perfect. I didn't actually check to make sure what the requirements for Spirit Dragon, but I was pretty sure it was a Blue Eyes monster, so there you go. Alright, so we activated this, right? And so we should have a Polymerization on the bottom of our deck. So now if we go to the end phase, right? We can activate this to summon out the Abyss Dragon. I'm gonna try that out, see how that goes. Summon it in defense position. Activate the effects. Alright, Polymerization to the hand. Oh, right, and so here we go as well. This allows us to get a Blue Eyes White Dragon into our hand as well. So probably we'll be able to summon out the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. There we go. Right, I don't think we want these. Yeah, I think we just want a Blue Eyes, because we have the White Stone Graveyard effect to get back the alternative. And remember, you can only summon and activate alternative dragon once per turn, so having multiples in the deck is great. Having, sending a bunch, here is not that relevant. Okay, so we have Gandora, it looks like, which we have an effect failure in our hand. From my recollection, should be pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, so I thought this is if it's the only card, right? This is the only face-up card you control, yeah. So if they don't kill our board, which I don't think we really want to, I think I'm going to just let all of this happen. Because the worst case scenario, or like, sorry, the only real scenario in which we're actively threatened is if they summon a Gandora and ruin our day. Right, because the Gandora, right, this destroys card, but there's one that banishes, right? Has more cards in here. Sure, that's fine.
My monster's effect activates.
I think we have to do this.
What a mistake! I activate my monster's effect. My monster's effect activates.
It. Oh right, they're just doing that to get the stuff into the graveyard, and they're gonna wipe my board, maybe.
Let's go. I special summon a monster.
And what does this do? In your graveyard. I mean, we're gonna do the thing.
I activate my Hearing now. I activate my monster's effect.
Yeah, I don't know how this works. If this is negated, do we still take damage? Oh. Wait a sec. Huh?
My turn. It's my turn. I draw.
Huh? Okay. I think Effect Veiler and Azure Eyes definitely did their thing. Because now we go get this, we summon it out. We can even destroy their guy if we really want to. Alright, so you can pop their guy. And it's been so long since I've seen this, and like, there's an animation for this, right? The Neos. Is there? No, there's not. It's for Ultimate Dragon. Dang, that sucks, but
Maybe I can't win on my own.
that was cool. That was a cool way to end the game. Alright, so what we learned from that game is that Effect Veiler is good. There are definitely matchups where it is good. Alright. Wait, we got an enemy here. Wait. Alright, we got another good hand though. Because we can again Melody. Yeah, we can Melody away a Blue Eyes. Get Alternative and another Blue Eyes. Right? I think that's what we do here. Yeah, again, the multiple Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon does not seem to be too relevant, I'm kind of noticing. But we'll put that aside for just a moment. Summon out the alternative, go into the Light Stone, get the Hit the Dragon Spirit. Go here. And once again, gonna activate the skill to dump a Blue Eyes. Dump a Dragon Spirit of White, I believe, is what we're gonna dump. Yeah. Add the Monster Reborn to the hand. We're not gonna use the Monster Reborn. We're just gonna pass the turn and use the White Stone here to grab the Abyss Dragon, and Abyss Dragon will grab us the Polymerization. So it seems like the Chaos Dragon, we're not really summoning that much. Oh, sorry, yes, because also this will grab us a... I don't think we want the solid. I think we just get the alternative, because then we can use the dragon. So, sorry, maybe the second alternative is still relevant, but the third, I don't know in what scenario. I guess maybe if we had second melody, or I guess if this stays on the field, right? This just says during your end step, right? During your end phase, yeah. So like this, if this stays on the field for a second turn, it can add us the third alternative. So I guess having 3 is fine. So can't do anything about that. There might be a scenario at some point where we want to activate and float into the Azure Eyes, but we'll see. Okay, I assume it's just gonna summon. I'm not familiar with Dolce at all. I played against him a couple times. Yep, this is fine.
Watch this. I special summon a monster.
This thing. Okay. You got it. We'll see what they Exceed summon into.
I know what. I Exceed summon a monster.
The target unaffected. Okay, this is fine.
I activate my monster's effect.
Yep, you got it.
My monster's effect.
Yep, still fine. This card on the field, you can shuffle 2 cards. Sure, okay. I mean, the only other thing that they can target is this, and again, I'm not really sure why these are doing. Yeah, this is just like protecting it from monster effects. Oh, they're shuffling stuff back in. Okay, that's fine. I didn't realize, sorry, that's what they were doing. Oh, okay. Well, this card's on the field. Sure. Nothing we can really do about that.
Here, I Exceed summon a monster.
Let's see what this does. Does a thing. You can target one of the adults and you're gonna shuffle in the deck. Okay. Sure.
I activate my monster's effect.
Yep, that's fine.
I activate my monster's effect.
Yes, they're just summoning. They're summoning and they're summoning. Doing a lot of summoning. I don't know where we're going.
Up here, I special summon a monster.
Okay.
Watch this. I Exceed summon a monster.
Shuffle cards your opponent controls into the deck. Shuffle cards your opponent controls it. Yeah, we don't have a way to do this, right? We don't. Right.
I activate my monster's effect.
I have no idea if this actually works. It doesn't look like this targets. It looks like we're pretty dead.
monster's effect.
Yeah, there's nothing we could really do about this without effect failure, right? Yeah, they still get to target. That's wild. And we're dead, right? Wow. I'm not sure what we could do about this. Again, this deck does not seem to be as good going first now. Right, our turn one, the turn one board is a lot less good. I mean, we can. This is freaking wild. Like that they can do all of this. They're still going. I don't like that. This again. This is where the Duel Links stuff is going. This is like too much. It's too much. Oh my god, they're still going. Please just end it. And oh my god. Oh my god. This is Master Duel Lethal, right? This is this is 9 over 9k damage. Wow. That was freaking wild. Alright. Cool.
I attack you directly. How could I? You're insecure.
Alright, Soul Burner. Soul Burner of all dudes. And we're going first again. Is there ever a time where we can not go first? That'd be great. End up playing Grit, which is also not... No, I don't think that's super great for us. Okay, so here we have an okay hand still, though. We have... so, like, Sage is still fine. Especially since we opened Melody. So you go get Whitestone. Activate Melody. So we do this, and we grab Alternative and a Blue Eyes. Summon out the Alternative. So do this. I think we still go for yeah, I think we still go for the summon here. So we do this, we send the Dragon Spirit of White to the graveyard, and we add, I think we're actually going to add a Blue Eyes to our hand. Go to pass the turn, yeah. And this will allow us to summon out the Abyss Dragon again. Go get the Polymerization. In the end phase, go get another Blue Eyes. Right. I guess we might as well get an Alternative. Doesn't matter too much, I don't think. I guess during your, or this is also during your end phase, I should specify. I don't think it matters too much. I guess this way we're kind of guaranteed an Alternative. I'm very down to negate this.
I activate my monster's effect.
I'm very down to negate that, yeah.
I'm setting a card.
Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and just go right into the Azure Eyes. So this way we get to bring out the bring out the Dragon Spirit of White and basically guarantee get rid of this back row. And whatever it is.
Dragon Spirit of White's effect activates.
Yeah, so that's what I assumed it was. That's okay.
I activate my trap.
I think it's actually very okay, right? Because we get to...
Check this out. I special summon my monster. Come on out. I special summon my monster.
So here we can't, again, so it'd be so great if we had the Xyz monsters here, but we don't. I think we just summon out the alternative. Activate this. Pop this. We activate this to bring back Blue Eyes, and the polymerization allows us to go into, I guess actually we might as well, nope, do not do that. I was going to go for the Neos for fun, but actually the correct play is to just do this plus this. Yeah, this just like, you know, gives us everything, right? Battle. Also, if they have the yeah, the whatever her name is, the magician girl, this will guarantee it, right? Yeah, because of the twin burst effect, they have nowhere else to go.
Can't let you do that. I activate my monster.
Bam.
Dragon, banish Blue Eyes, Twin Burst Dragon, burn everything down.
Burn everything down.
With this, I gotta
Oh, they have grit, but we have even the perfect amount of bodies to finish out the game. Anyways, I was like wondering, why didn't that work? Yeah, I always forget about the grit, even when it happens at the beginning. But yeah, there we go. Able to break through. Pretty average, you know. Like obviously, if they had the spell card, that would have been good. But that's also why the effect failure came into play there, right? The effect failure stopped the magician's rod, which stopped them from getting everything that they needed. All right, so finally we are not going second. Or sorry, we're not going first. We're going second. We're playing against the more standard magician deck. We open up kind of okay, right? We've got an alternative. We've got the Monster Reborn and the Whitestone. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty okay. It depends on, again, their turn one board, and how this is gonna go. Okay, so they got the circle. Circle's pretty good. So we could actually dump the dragon spirit. Can we dump the dragon spirits? Well, that's probably a good thing to know. Send one Blue Eyes. Is always treated as a Blue Eyes card. Okay, so okay. I think that should work. Oh, they have the fusion here. Okay. We got the Dark Magicians. Okay. Got anything else? Because what I was gonna say is now we can Monster Reborn and do go into Azure Eyes, pop the Dark Magicians, right? I think that'll help us. Well, we'll see what happens here. Oh, there's an effect failure. Oh, sorry, this only works during our opponent's turn. I see. That's okay though. So yeah, hopefully we can dump the dragon spirit. All right, that is very important. Send to the graveyard. Oh, this is a good question. You could do the abyss dragon, but I don't think we want to do that yet. I think we just want to do this. Ooh, we could actually do that. That's maybe better. Yeah, so we dump the solid. to negate its effects, right? I don't know how that works. I mean, we're probably done with this anyways. Yeah. Add blue eyes. So we summon out the alternative. So let's see how I'm gonna see how this works anyways. Oh, actually, sorry, hold up. I think we want to do this. Yeah. I think we want to, because I don't think we're getting lethal this turn. Yeah, so here they get this effect off, right? Yeah, which is fine. Okay. I'm assuming that was like another. Dang, this is like super awkward, right? Because yeah. Yeah, I think we just do this. We summon into the Dragon Spirit with the Dragon Spirit of White actually still. And yeah. This might seem kind of weird. Yeah. Because we're gonna go ahead and pop this. The thing is not going to activate for some reason. I don't know why it didn't activate. That's kind of weird. Wouldn't it have activated? This card is destroyed. I'm kind of confused. Okay. Alright, well, we will still do the thing. We'll get the Abyss Dragon. I think we want a second Abyss Dragon, because, like, also this card's really strong, it feels like. Oh, wait, huh? Why do you get this? I mean, I'm gonna get it. I thought it was, it's on turn 2, right. What? Because, of course. And then we actually get to add, okay, that's the whole thing. It's like, I was like, man, I don't feel like I'm summoning this often. And it's because I can't, like, I literally have not gotten first, or sorry, not gone second this entire time. So now I actually get to, I want to do this because I actually want to be able to summon this. And we already have it, right? We already have Chaos Form. And plenty of fodder for it. Sure. Sure. It's kind of scary.
I activate a continuous spell.
Gain attack equal to that opponent's monster's attack until the end phase. Okay. So they get to do a bunch of damage, do 3,000 damage to me. Yeah, I think I'm still going to still gonna do this. Okay, so they get 2,500. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh, do they have? Oh shoot! If they wait, that's fine. Oh, I'm very okay with that. Huh?
It's my turn. I draw.
I'm very confused here. I'm very confused.
Blue Eyes alternative white dragon can destroy your monster. I activate my spell.
Ah, that's fine.
Now is the time. I special summon a monster.
Sure.
Now's my chance.
Oh yeah, this still protects it, right, until the end of my next turn. Yeah, so these had protection, which is hilarious. Cool. So now we can just
Don't you know you've already lost? My ritual spell.
oh, it's from my field. I I guess this can't attack anyways, right? So might as well just do that. Cool.
Ritual summon.
Do we get a...
Come on out.
Hey,
Chaos Max Dragon.
let's go. Alright, so here then we can go and get back the
I activate my
alternative. Summon out the alternative.
the soul.
Oh, I guess I gotta summon out the effect veiler first. Oh well. That's fine. There's also... we can do it again.
Alternative white dragon can destroy.
Oh right, sorry. Each sorry. The alternative dragons are not once per turn. Sorry. The alternative dragons you can destroy stuff, but you can only summon once per turn.
Burn.
Cool. That was awesome. All right, so that's a bunch of games. Definitely good to have that. I felt that was a pretty good representation of the deck, but also a lot of different matchups as well. Wasn't like we were playing against the same deck over and over and over, which is nice. I like that is a thing going on in Duel Links right now. It's not just the same deck over and over and over. We had overall, I think there was like one game where we were facing against another Blue Eyes player, and it was kind of a non-game. I think it was this one, and then we had that other game against the Mirror. That was we were just kind of learning what to do, and also just didn't have a really good hand. But we had some pretty cool games. Like we had the game against Code Talkers, where they just couldn't do anything. We had a really clutch Effect Veiler against Gandora, right? We had an unfortunate matchup against Medolce where we just kind of couldn't do anything right. Then we had a couple of good games against some Dark Magician decks, showing off how powerful Blue Eyes can be against Dark Magician, even when they have some disruption, even when they have some powerful plays that they can make. Yeah, so some takeaways here. So first of all, the big one, as again after a couple of games we realized, Card of Consonance probably gone from this deck. It's for the best. It was just too awkward. I do miss the Pot of Greed. Yeah, but you really just want to open up Melody and Blue Eyes and stuff like that as early as you can, as opposed to ditching your White Stone. Also, a lot of times you want to use your White Stone or your Sages to make your Synchros, so you don't even really want to use these and send them to the graveyard for anything other than, again, a Synchro summon. Other takeaways. There was not a lot of opportunities or scenarios where we really needed the 3 alternative White Dragons, but there's a couple things that I'm realizing, kind of in reflection, is that, well, number one, obviously we need them for the skill activation, right? We need to have 9 Blue Eyes in the deck, and I'm not sure if that counts the extra deck. The description here is a little bit unclear. It just says a deck with in your deck at the beginning of the duel. Not really sure what that, whether that means extra deck or, right, it doesn't say main deck, so I'm assuming that these count. But anyways, the other, they still do work with the skill, right? So even if you open up 2 alternative White Dragons, you're not going to be able to summon both, right? Or you're not going to feel like you need both. You can always ditch one to the skill. So yeah. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler, again, came in clutch in the Gandora matchup, and also I think in the Dark Magician matchup, right, as we talked about. Again, it's kind of a tech card. It's kind of the only tech card here. It kind of feels a little underpowered sometimes, because also it can't do interact with stuff that's in the graveyard. Again, obviously, Spirit Dragon can do that, but yeah, it can't interact with stuff like that, or cards in the hand. Right, so it has to be a monster on the field, so it's a little lackluster. It also is only during our opponent's turn, right? So if we're trying to do something to negate our opponent's plays during our turn, can't do that either. So yeah, it's good. It's a tech card. The thing that makes it really okay here, again, is that we really just want as many ways to summon out alternative White Dragon, play a tuner, and go into Dragon Spirit, or sorry, Spirit Dragon. So it being a tuner as well, that you can just like say, here it is, synchro summon, is also kind of fine. We never actually did that in a game, but again, that's why I feel like it's okay. What else was I gonna talk about? We never really used the Blue Eyes Solid Dragon to negate an effect. Also, the effect of like bouncing back into the deck to summon a Blue Eyes, it doesn't seem that good. But what is really good is Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. This card is so good. It gives you so much value, so much benefit just for sending your Whitestone to the graveyard or Monster Reborning it, right? So you use the skill. Hopefully you're using it on turn 2 because it's way more powerful on turn 2. But even if you're using it on turn 1, you get your polymerization, you get a Blue Eyes into your hand, and you get this guy on board. So yeah, super strong. It's again still unclear whether if you want 2 copies of this. Again, I still don't think you do, because again, hopefully the game should be ending after you get kind of that initial benefit off of it. If it's not, something's gone wrong. But yeah, this card definitely adding a lot of power to the deck. Yeah. As for the skills, I talked about the skill. Really cool. Being able to make use of Monster Reborn was also really fun, right? Just a really fun skill. And then also getting to kind of guarantee make use of Dragon Spirit of White. This you were able to get off of your Whitestone of Ancients, right, and use with the Dragon or Spirit Dragon, Silver Dragon combo. But here it's a little bit more straightforward. We can just go ahead and dump it from the deck, right? If you don't need anything else in your graveyard, just say cool, put the Dragon Spirit into the graveyard, and you still get your, because you still want to be able to summon your Abyss Dragon, right? You want to summon this out, but send this to the graveyard so that you can use the Azure Eyes to pop some back row. Yeah. I like the. I'm totally fine with the turn activation. It's just a little sad when you go first and you really want to activate the skill, but you really want to be able to summon the Max Dragon. Obviously, like I only summoned it in one game, and it probably wasn't even really necessary for that game. I probably could have gone for the Ultimate Dragon or just for really anything at that point. So it wasn't super necessary, but I do really like the fact that this card is just like so hard to deal with if you can get it out. Sorry, if you get it onto the board. So yeah. Anyways, I think that's it for the deck list. As for like, you know, is it gonna be like super top tier or whatever? I think it definitely has potential. I worry about, again, the going first, going second thing, and the lack of back row, right? There's no back row here. It has a ton of removal, which is like, this. I wish that this was the way that the Blue Eyes could be good, right? But one of the things, again, that made Blue Eyes so good was the amount of back row that it had, right? Again, Karma Cut, Regeki Break, Ultimate Providence, you know, all of these really powerful trap cards that could just really right. Oh, we got Book of Moon, Compulsory Evacuation Device, right? So, you know, you could run any number of these you know, disruptive cards, and this deck is running 0. It's not even running like only a couple. It's running straight 0. So that worries me in terms of its competitive viability, in terms of like in tournaments. Obviously on ladder, I feel like it'll be fine because you can always just like get the nuts. Maybe your opponent has like a suboptimal draw and you just unga munga, you know, smack. Right. So that kind of strategy has always been fine. So yeah, still totally fun. Love to see that Blue Eyes is back on the table, and really looking forward to what else this deck or the other decks that are now on Duel Links thanks to the new box are gonna give us. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's gonna do it for me. If you guys did enjoy the video, again, like, comment, subscribe. I do like Duel Links, so I really do enjoy just talking about the game and making content. So you know, my collection isn't super fleshed out, but I could definitely, you know, if there are decks that you guys want to see, and I have it, I'm totally down. So let me know. And yeah, this has been super. I had so much fun making this, so hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.